Welcome back to another episode of that Stay Off My Grass podcast. You got your boy Suns fan Randy, and we here, man. This is day 59 of just rolling with it. You know what I mean? I'm just here for the roller coaster, dog. So we got another one against the Rockets. This one it started to look encouraging. It had its moments, but then it had its other moments, and it's just like honestly, like I just don't know I just we just don't know what we're gonna get on a nightly basis with this squad. You know what I mean? And it's like I said, it's alarming. It don't give you confidence moving into the playoffs. And it's so crazy because I feel like I literally talked myself into maybe 2 days ago of being okay with seeing Denver in the first round. Because I feel like if we get Denver, if we beat them in the first round, or if we could somehow get past Denver in the first round, right? I feel like that's like everybody's biggest threat, right? If we somehow beat Denver in the first round, then I feel like who's really stopping us? You know what I mean? And that's the kind of mentality I've been looking at it, the lens I've been looking at it like, all right, if we could somehow, some way beat Denver, which we did take them, we was the only team to take them to six. You know what I mean? So I feel like we was a just a little bit like somebody else helping out from potentially making this that a series, but yeah, so I just like I don't know. Like I said, I'm more concerned about who we play in the first round. Now I'm more open to like, you know what, like the playing don't actually sound that bad. You know what I mean? Especially if we're gonna have Minnesota and OKC at the top two, like the play-in don't sound that bad to me. You know what I mean? Like as bad as it used to. But like I said, I kind of don't want to play Denver or the Clippers in the first round. I definitely don't want to play the Clippers in the first round, even though they did kind of choke some shit last night. But you know what I mean? So, but yeah, that's just where I'm at with it. But to the actual game. So Devin Booker, you know what I'm saying? He had a decent game. He started off hot, finished with what I think was it 21 in the first half. So I was like, okay, cool. He was on a heater, real efficient. And then that second half came through and it went downhill from there, dog. It just continued to roll downhill and then like it's like he started to go downhill and it's just like the whole team just like went downhill and we blew another 20-point lead that we had in the first quarter. And yeah, so it's just like that's just the thing with this team. You know what I mean? Because as fans, like I said, and like I continue to say, when somebody show you who they are, you gotta believe them. And they've shown us that look, they can't do anything consistently for 4 quarters. You know what I mean? KD kind of disappointed me tonight, but I kind of gave him a pass just because I feel like KD is just in a slump right now, and that's just like kind of just what it is. You know what I mean? Like KD, the last 3-4 games, just been in a slump. Same thing with Book. I thought he kind of got out the slump in the first half, and I was like, okay, like maybe we back to like business as usual. And then it seemed like he kind of reverted back, but I don't know. I feel like the Rockets got his number a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Even though Azor or whatever Azar Amen or whatever whichever one it was, like he didn't really do too much tonight, like defensively, like he had him on Ills last game. I felt like they did a decent job defensively on Book, especially in that second half. So whatever they did, whatever adjustment they made in the second half definitely affected Book. And then KD just kind of like he just gave up like mid third quarter. KD was just deferring at anybody and everybody. He was like, "Look, I don't even want the ball, dog. Just here, take it. You do something with it. Here, take it." And it's crazy because KD is playing the most minutes out of everybody. So it's just like, and it's consistently kind of been like that. And I don't understand like why Frank is playing KD 40 minutes a night or like why like he rolled with some lineups or whatever the case may be. So I don't really understand that, but hey, I'm not the head coach at the end of the day. But yeah, so Bobo had a decent game today. I feel like one thing I do want to say to Bobo is like is I feel like he just pass up shots and it get annoying at times. You know what I mean? Like he finished 3 of 6, and I feel like he could have easily took 10 to 11 shots today, and nobody would have been mad. Like I appreciate the pump fake and attacking, and just like I like his offense. You know what I mean? But I just feel like I don't know what it is. I don't know if they just empowered him like not to score. Like they just, I don't know what it is. Somebody needs to empower him to score is what I'm trying to say. Because it's just like I feel like he get good looks, he got opportunities, and he just don't take advantage of it. And so that's just like my biggest thing. Where it's just like he finished with 6 shots tonight. He could have went for 12. We needed somebody, you know what I'm saying, to finish with 12 points or 12 attempts. You know what I mean? But Royce O'Neal played decent. He had some clutch shots. Grayson Allen was just off. It was just one of those days, man. It seemed like it's weird with this team because it's just like whenever we play competition, like we actually compete or not, we actually compete. But it's like I feel like when we play competition, we play way better than what I'm expecting. And then like whenever we play like lower tier, like we just go even further than them. You know what I mean? So it's just like I genuinely don't get this team at times. So and then, like I said, the fourth quarter and blowing leads is a whole different thing in itself. So, like I said, I'm here for the ride at this point in the season. You know what I mean? It's just I don't really have expectations anymore, and it is what it is. But I guess in other news, I guess I don't think we're gonna make a move on that last roster spot. I think today might have been the last day to make a move on it. So I'm kind of cool with the roster like it is today. I wish that Young would have got out there and just did something. You know what I'm saying? Just to see what he would have done today. But I feel like I still feel kind of confident. Like call me crazy. But I feel like if Book and Katie can kind of get it together in the playoffs, and that's when they play their best basketball, I still feel like Katie and Book is enough to bring it home. You know what I'm saying? Am I crazy for saying that? Am I crazy to think that Katie and Book is enough for us to get a championship? If we, you know what I'm saying, if we play this shit right, you know what I'm saying, it all depends on matchups too, depending on if how we play in the first round and then how our defense looked. That is one good positive I will take from today. Like our defense looked good. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the first half. Like I was really encouraged by the defense tonight. You know what I mean? Like just how we switched. Nurk was out there defending on the perimeter and shit. Like it looked crazy. So it was just like, okay, like this is crazy in a good way. You know what I mean? Like we just flipped the switch and we can play better defense. So and we turned the ball over a lot. I don't know what the fuck is up with the turnover still. And one thing I was watching like that kept going in my brain like while watching this is just like I'm literally pleading with Book at this point. Just watch a little bit of film of just that 2022 run, just that 64 win team, and just look how we close games. Like, because I feel like at some point the leader, somebody has to be the leader on this team in the fourth quarter, in the sense of just like knowing what to do. Because I feel like in that fourth quarter, it's a lot of just randomness. Nobody knows what the fuck to do, and it's just irritating. And it's just like the default thing is to go ISO, and I hope in the playoffs like they more efficient, like what they ISO. So maybe that might be the thing that changes from now in the playoffs. Like they become more efficient and more like you know what I'm saying, like lethal. Like the shots that they've been missing in the fourth, like go down. So that's what I'm hoping. That's best case scenario. But it's just like I just feel like we don't know how to win games, if that makes sense. Like, does that sound crazy? Like the Suns, we don't know how to win games. Like we barely coast. Like we barely just coast. That's literally how we win. We build up a big enough lead to where it's just like it's not enough for them to overcome, and we just kind of coast our way instead of like imposing and just being like a real like we came out we whooped ass from start to finish. Like it's been a long time since we had one of those games. But it is what it is, man. But until next time, peace.